Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I'm not going over there. The fans over there, it's kind of loud. Got a braid in my hair. I just didn't feel like really doing anything to it, but yeah. I feel like I look like I need to be on somebody's farm or something. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on with me. So I can't remember the last video I did, honestly, and I'm sorry, but yeah, so I've had 3 rounds so far of chemo, and the last time I had it, we had trouble with the port. They couldn't flush it right away. They had to kind of maneuver me a little bit in the port, and when I had the chemo the last time, I was sick for about a week and a half. Like, I started feeling better just this past Saturday, and then Sunday I wasn't feeling so great, and then yesterday we went, which was Monday, today is Tuesday, August 18th. So yesterday I went to have chemo. I was scheduled for chemo, and I explained to one of the medical assistants there that, you know, the pain I was having with the port, and then I had some like pressure, like painful pressure here in my neck. So I knew something was wrong, and then prior to yesterday, I think I noticed a few days ago, it looked like my port had moved, and I'm going to show you if I can, the best way I can show you. So this little dot here sat right on top of this. So as you can see, because this is like right now, this dot where they were going in before is the edge of the port. So where I'm pointing to right now is like the edge of the port, and this is like the middle right there. So you can see how far it moved. So anyway, yesterday when I went to my oncologist for chemo, they, you know, I explained to them what was going on and everything like that, and she talked to my oncologist, and he basically they didn't want, like, my medical assistant, she's amazing. You know, she's been there since Dr. Fado went to jail, and I finally found Dr. Shah.
It's 9:58.
I didn't ask Minnie what time it was. Sorry, that's my Apple Watch. But she talked to the doctor, and she was just basically telling him, I don't want to put any more pressure on her. I don't want to hurt her. So, you know, what are we going to do? So he suggested I go get an x-ray to make sure I didn't get thrombosis or anything like that. So went to have the x-ray. Didn't realize I needed to schedule that particular x-ray because they needed to do contrast in the port to kind of see what was going on. Nicest lady. I've seen her plenty of times before, having x-rays and mammograms and stuff like that. She wound up calling the nurse to see if they would help her do this particular x-ray, and they did. Had the x-ray, come to find out it's moving to my neck and it's not in the vein anymore where it should be. So we have that. And for me, I kind of noticed, sorry about that, the alarm went off to wake Autumn up for her, what do you call that, summer school class. But yeah, I noticed because the first week I had chemo, I have to go back to go forward to give you guys content of what I've been dealing with. As you can see, I feel halfway decent today. But anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh, the first time I had chemo, I didn't have the pump because they had to register my pump. And so the first time, my first round of chemo, I didn't have the pump. I just had the push. If you guys want to know what that is, I'll explain in more detail. Just comment below and I'll let you know. But the second round I noticed that initially it was like burning, and just from experience, when I would have IVs in my arms, in my veins, and it started burning, that means it kind of came out of position, or, you know, the vein blew or something like that. So that was my concern with this port, because my veins blow, and because it's been so much damage to my veins from, you know, my history, my health history. And with me being in the hospital, my veins are small, my veins roll. So I was concerned if that type of thing would happen with the port, and, you know, it's like it's more secure, blah, 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 but it's still a vein of mine. So as you can see, my fears came to fruition. The port is not in my vein anymore. So the second round and the third round of chemo, basically the chemo was going into my body. So, you know, not being a medical doctor, just from experience, because I've had iron do the same thing, where it was just not in my vein, but it was like sitting on under my skin. And my doctor told me eventually, you know, my body would flush it. So my concern is did the chemo get to where it should have, or did my body eliminate it before I was able to have any of it make any type of impact for me? So if there's any doctors or nurses watching, I do have an appointment with my surgeon today at 12:45 to find out what's next, because it has to be removed, because it's not in the vein, and you can't just keep pumping chemo through me and it's not getting to the vein. So yeah, I'm a little concerned there. I'm concerned that maybe if there was any cancer left in me, did it get destroyed? You know, did the chemo make its way to do what it was supposed to do? You know, it's just questions that I have, and I'll be talking to the surgeon about that today. So there'll probably be another surgery for me soon because the port moved. So any of you out there that's going through this, now I you know, I'm not an expert by far. You know, I didn't even know I had cancer until May. You know what I mean? So everything is new to me, but I just want to share, just in case there's someone else out there going through this, some, you know, support, understanding, you know, just being able to share experiences, I guess. So this is my experience. My port moved. So yeah, we'll find out today, and I'll probably update this video, and I'll try to remember to post it, because I had like 2 other videos that I didn't post that I should have posted. I gotta register the kids for school, and that's a whole nother nightmare. We'll talk about that later on. But yeah, it's I'm nervous, I'm frustrated. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you kind of see that I just was in a funk yesterday. I posted on my Insta story. I was just like so frustrated and just kind of done with all of this. You know, I've been through so much for my whole life, but medically, the last 10 years have been already a challenge. And then you throw in cancer and chemo, and I don't know, for those of you who have been with me and you've known my story since I started YouTube, you understand, or maybe can sympathize with how I feel, just because you've been with me for so long. But for those of you who don't, it's like the last 10 years I've been up and down with my health. I've been sick. I've been, you know, gained weight where I didn't know where it came from, and now I know where it came from. It was the polyp, it was the cancer, you know, it was the you know, what am I trying to say, the fluid buildup in my body, you know, not being able to properly eliminate let's just put it like that, what was going on, because the mass was, you know, I was told by one person it was partially blocking my colon. I was told by another person, another doctor, my doctor, that it was completely blocking my colon, which is why I was having all that pain. So, you know, with that, and then the fact that my right lung at the bottom had collapsed, it's just a lot. And everybody's telling me how strong I am, but inside I just really don't feel that strong at all. I don't, like, I'm just at a point where I just want to just like cry all the time now, you know, especially after this. Like, I had prepared my mind to get this port out once chemo was over, and now we have to get it out to position it back so I can start back on chemo. And so it's just kind of nerve-wracking because, like, what if it happens again? You know, did I do something to dislodge it? You know, I haven't been really trying to rest or sit down or not do anything because I'm just not that person. Like, I just don't like everyone taking care of me because I want to be able to do things and take care of myself. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate my kids. I so appreciate my husband. I'm so grateful that he's here, you know, with me during this time, and he doesn't have to go back into work because I just couldn't survive without him. I've told him several times if I had to do this while he was working in a building away from home, that I wouldn't be able to make it. Like, I would just totally, like, I don't know, I just wouldn't be able to make it. So I'm grateful for that, but I'm just the type of person that you can't sit me down. If I see something that's dirty, I want to clean it. If my laundry's not done, I want to do it. You know, if my daughter needs help with her room, I want to be able to do that. But I'm wondering if I was lifting things that were too heavy, or maybe I moved a certain way. You know, I'm blaming myself for this, but it could just be something that happens, you know, and I have to learn to stop blaming myself for things. Yeah, it's been really, really tough. I feel like kind of just like checking out right now. Like, I just don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to email. I don't want to go outside. I just don't want to do anything. I'm just kind of frustrated, and I'm tired of being in pain. I'm kind of tired of the surgeries. So that will be, I had the major surgery in May. I had this surgery in June. Now I have to have another surgery to take it out and possibly put it back in. I don't know if they're going to put it in the same place, or if they're going to move it to the right side, or if they're going to try to find another part of my body to put it in. Like, I'm just afraid we face the same issue and it comes out again. And then, you know, what does that mean for chemo? And what does that mean as far as like the cancer coming back or something? It's just, you know, I have so many questions, not a lot of answers, but hopefully I'll get those answers today. And I'll have more information for you guys later on after my appointment. So I'm going to leave you here. I have to fold Autumn's laundry and take pictures of the new hair bows that will be going on the website soon. I'll give you a sneak peek. So these are the new bows that I made. Some back to school ones. This one is my favorite. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call come in. I'm on my phone recording this. But yeah, these are the new bows that will be going up on the website really soon. This is so my favorite. So I have these. Some of them won't be going up until later on this month or next month. I made this one for Thanksgiving, and I have a few more to make for Thanksgiving. These are kind of part of the fall Halloween bows that will be going up. Back to school bows. These ones, I got some Halloween, the leaves, and a little sheep. You can't forget the sheep. I kind of wish I had the chunky glitter for this one like I do for the blue one, but I didn't have a pink chunky glitter for that, so I just used the smooth faux leather for that one. This one was Autumn's favorite, so I just made it. She loves that one. So that will be going up. I have some skeletons here, and then we have these will be our Halloween bows. So yeah, you guys are getting firsthand So yeah, you guys are getting firsthand of the bows that will be going up. Don't mind the junk in the background. I just need to, here, let's go here. It's a little better, this angle. It's a little cleaner up top here. But yeah, that's what we will be doing. So once I find out if I'm gonna have to have, when I'm gonna have to have another surgery, I'll let you guys know. And I'll just update this video and talk to you soon. Bye. Okay guys, so I am back from the doctors, and I'm going for surgery tomorrow to replace the port. It's going to be in the same area, but this time he said he's going to use a longer catheter for it. So I guess the way it is right now, it kind of, the way he showed the diagram is, okay, so as I showed you, that's the port. And so the catheter kind of goes down and around like my collarbone or something like that, like up underneath and down. So this part apparently came out and flipped, or something weird happened. So now it's going to go here and down into the heart. So apparently it's all goes over the top part of the heart now or something. So it will be going in this time, which will cause it to not move or something like that. My daughter asked me, why do I seem so happy? And I'm not. I'm actually extremely terrified about having it, in my heart or near my heart or something like that. But I'm really terrified about that, yeah, it's about all I can say. But like I told her, God's protecting me, and whether I come out or I don't, I am blessed for the life that I had. 43 years, even they told my mom after I got hit by that car that I wouldn't survive. If I did survive, I would be a vegetable. I wouldn't be able to have kids. I'd be brain damaged. Kind of think I got the brain damage thing going on, but I don't know. We can't totally confirm that, but if I had to self-assess, probably. But I laugh through my pain, and that's how I deal with pain, and just when I'm hurting overall, I have to laugh. I have to smile, because if I don't, I'm just a miserable ball of crying mess, basically. So I smile through the pain, because that's how I get through. And having so many traumatic things happen throughout my life, and like I said, the last 10 years of my health kind of being in a decline, you just learn to roll with the punches. And there's always a new day to potentially feel better, a new day to be better, a new day to just be a different person. What I feel today and what I felt yesterday, like yesterday I just felt rage and anger, and today I feel fear and uncertainty. Tomorrow I will probably be terrified. But if I do come out, there's always another day to learn and to improve and to get through what you're going through. So that's how I look at it, that there's no other way to look at it. I'm not going to sit up and be all depressed and just spending the next few months that I have to do chemo just like being a Debbie Downer. I have kids. I have to show them my strength, because I want them to see that no matter what, you can get through it. And as hard as it may be, as scary as it may be, as difficult as it may be, as much as it makes me sick, it makes me tired, it makes me weak, it's just an obstacle that God has placed in my way to get through, to learn, to share, to help others who may be going through something similar, to teach my kids how to overcome, the bad things that may happen in their life, whether it's medical, whether it's mental or something they're dealing with just life in general. There's always a brighter day. And right now, my days have been pretty gloomy, but I'm still standing, and that's the good thing. And if I go, God chooses to take me before I'm ready. I know that I have given all of me to the people I love the most, and they will have lasting memories, and I will haunt them until the end of time because I won't be able to stay away from them. But I know that if I do go, that I will be with my loved ones that have passed on. I will be with my granddaughter, and I could comfort her and protect her. But yeah, that's I don't want to make this such a sad, sappy video. I just kind of wanted to update you guys on what's going on. If you're my family and you're watching, just know that I love you guys, and I'm fighting as hard as I can to get better and to be able to see all of you again and hug all of you and just love all of you. But right now I just can't, and it's really hard. It's really hard not to be able to see any of you and to be with you. But right now I just can't take the risk, and I wish things were different because I miss my family, but it's just how it is right now, and I'll get through it. I will get through it. We will get through it, and we will be together again, and by this time next year we'll be partying. So that's it for now. For those of you who are not my family and you're my viewers or friends, I still love you guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all of your kind words and encouragement, and I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that I have this platform to share what I'm going through, because there may be someone out there going through something similar. There may be someone out there that just needs some encouragement for the day, and I hope I can be that encouragement for you. So again, thank you. If you want to continue to follow my journey through this process, make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you like this video. Because I post on Instagram too. Sometimes I post on Instagram when I don't post on YouTube, so you can keep up with me through Instagram. Yeah, I tend to put all my anger and frustration that I don't want to say on my Instagram on my Insta stories. So yeah, yesterday was a hard day for me, and I was just like in effort mode, but I'll get through it, guys. We will get through this, because I have so much to do in my life and I'm not ready to go yet. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.